Okay, so I am just pitter-pattering around in the craft room. No idea what I have going on today. So, I get these ideas in my head and I don't rest until I can pull them out. So, this is a sublimation blank from Hobby Lobby. It's a kitchen towel, I think. I think that's what they call it. But it's a sublimation blank from Hobby Lobby. It is thin. It's thick, but it's thin. You can see through it. But what I want to do, I made this image in, and it may be mirrored because I had to mirror it for the sublimation. I made this image on Midjourney, and I had an idea. I wanted to do a clutch bag, and I've had this idea of wanting to use some sublimation blanks and make my own bags out of them. So I was playing around on Midjourney last night and I made this image. So I printed it out twice, and I'm going to sublimate it on this kitchen towel and, you know, cut it out. And then I'm going to have to put a backing on it, of course, some type of either fusible fleece or I got some sew-in interfacings. That might be better. I don't know yet. But anyway, these two fit. They fit, you know, there. And it won't take up. I'll have a lot of towel left if I want to do something else on it. I'm still going to have to press it one at a time because my heat press, I think my heat press is either only, I think my heat press is 15 inches. I think. So I'm going to have to do one at a time, of course, but yeah, I want to see how this works out. See how these images come out and see if I can make a bag out of it. The only problem is, which is always the problem with me and sublimation, is making sure that I heat everything to the right temperature and for the right amount of time, and I'm not getting any ghosting. That's always my problem when it comes to sublimation. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it a try. And you know, once I do it, it'll be out of my head and I'll know whether I can do it or not. So let's see. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it, but I got one side done. So now I'm getting ready to do the other side. And I don't know if I should do, I was kind of worried about, you know, just using, but I don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to do this side down here. I wanted to put them side by side, but I'm scared that this part will be on the heat press and I don't want to mess that side up. So I'm going to do, actually, let me lint roll this side, because I didn't lint roll this side. Okay. Whew. Sublimation is scary, y'all. Because you have to, the heat has to be so high, and you have to, you know, let it be on there for so long. Go in here. See, it was easier to measure on that side because that side of the towel was a little bit more straighter than this side of the towel. It's now or never. I can't find my Cricut heat tape, that blue heat tape I used last time. I don't know where it is. I thought I put it back in the drawer where I have been housing it for the last couple of years, but apparently I didn't. So, but that'll be a mission for a different day. Cause I got other stuff to do, so I want to go ahead and try to get this done. Okay. And just taking this over to the heat press, I put butcher paper. It's probably not really butcher paper, but the paper that I use. I'll show you in a minute the paper I use. I put paper under it. I use my so this is essentially what I do. I take my pressing pillow. I put this paper under the design. If I don't use a pressing pillow, then this will be on the heat press, this paper. And then I put another piece of paper on top of the design. Alright. Take this over to the heat press. Alright. I don't know if you can see this whole thing, but this is what I use as my butcher paper. I got the... Oh, you can't even see it. I got the stand and the paper from IKEA. It was in the kids' bed section and toy section in IKEA. And they had this stand and then it had the paper to go with it. So that's what I use as my butcher paper. Alright, so I got both of the images on the kitchen towel. So I got a little bit of ghosting right here on that end, but that'll be probably sewn up in the zipper and the side seam. So I think that'll be fine. I really like this image, y'all. So I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to give the design. The design is in the fabric, but I also have to figure out what type of interfacing. I feel like I want to do a sew-in interfacing because I'm definitely going to have to interface it. Like you can make it into like a thin little makeup bag or something like that, but I want it to be a cute clutch. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna let this sit for a little while. But so far so good. Now I just got to figure out the cutting part, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely gonna cut like a 1/2 inch because I want a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so in the meantime, in between time, the fabric that I chose in a different video, I don't have enough of for the cardigan because I want to try to get the cardigan and the skirt out of that fabric, but I did not have enough because you have to cut the front piece of the cardigan. You have to cut 4 pieces. So, and I didn't have enough fabric. Then I realized that I had this fabric and mommy gave me her fabric just like it. So I'm going to try this because I do have a lot of it. I think mommy got like 4 yards and I got 3. So if 7 yards is not enough, then I don't know what is. So I'm going to try. The skirt is, the front and back piece are the same pattern piece. You just cut it on the fold twice, and then you have a front yoke and a back yoke. And then the pants, you use that same front and back yoke for the pants. So I'm hoping that I can get the pants and the jacket at least out of this fabric, and if I have enough left, I'll do the skirt out of this fabric. But I definitely want to try to get the jacket and the pants out of this fabric. And then the top can be just a solid black top. So that's what we're working with. I'm going to spread this fabric out and, you know, just to make sure I have enough for at least the cardigan. And we'll go from there. But I definitely want to get this cut out so I can go ahead and do the tutorials for this pattern. All right, so everything is cut out now. You got the jacket, the top, the skirt, and then over there, the pants. I did not mean to cut the top out of this fabric, but I was on a roll. I was just going. My battery died in my camera, so I didn't record all of the cutting, but the cutting is done. I just have to pick a day to make the tutorials. I'm hoping that I have just a black shirt in my closet to put under everything, because that's what I wanted to cut the top out of. I wanted to cut the top out of black ponte knit, and the black ponte knit is sitting right here in the chair, but like I said, I was on a roll. I was focused. So the top is out of that fabric as well, and thank goodness I had the 3-yard cut, because I did the 3-yard cut for the jacket, and I cut some other pieces. I think the they're not called the yolks. I cut the yolks out of that as well, and I may have got the sleeve for the top cut out of that 3-yard cut, and that's what threw me off because I was trying to get the most out of that 3-yard cut. So I was just grabbing pattern pieces to see what would fit on it, and I grabbed the sleeve for the top. And then when I laid out the 4-yard piece, I realized, I was like, oh man. But thankfully, I used most of that 4-yard cut as well. So thankfully I had all that fabric to cut out everything, because I would have cried if I didn't have enough fabric for the pants and the skirt. All right. y'all. This is so cute. I love it. Oh, it came out better than I imagined. Only thing I'm going to change whenever I make another one, I'm going to use zipper tabs. I just can't. I can't do the bent corners. And they don't look that bad. This one does to me. This corner does to me where the zipper is. That one isn't bad at all. But this corner right here, I can't do bent corners. I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. But the front and the back is the same. I love it. Oh my gosh, it turned out so good. Only thing I have to be careful of is when I do the sublimation, I need to make sure that both images come out the same, because this side came out beautifully. This side right here, and only I know this, up here a little bit, it's a little bit more faded. But other than that, oh my gosh, I love this so much. Yes, I need to make some more images. I have more images in Midjourney that I've made that are related to, you know, like reading and stuff like that. But this one just kind of stood out to me more than the rest, so I wanted to do this one first. I didn't put my label on it either. But I don't know why. Maybe I will put it like right here or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, or put my label on the inside of the bag. That's a challenge for a different day. But anyway, I love this so much. All right, thank you all for coming along with me on this journey. I will see you in the next video.